Welcome, my friends. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know, look at my new banner on my page. Now, this was done by someone who sent me an email, one of my subscribers, a young guy who he does graphic design, and he designed the Turning Your Fails into 3 stars Halo Okraheads Clash of Clans, and it was really cool. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have his stuff linked in the description, his clan, and his email as well, I believe. If you're interested in his design work or be a part of his clan, you can join him up there. But I just wanted to give him a shout out because really appreciate it, and just the love, amazing. Like, he didn't have to do that, you know. He didn't have to do that, and he just did it out of his good-willed heart. And it's really cool. A lot of cool stuff here. But now we'll get into some attacks here. We're going to do some Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11. Now, these are ring bases. I'm going to play each one, and these are common ring type bases that you might see that a lot of times, these are kind of old meta. I don't think these are the strongest, but you know, whatever. The reason why these aren't as strong as some of the clumped up ones, because you can get so much high percentage on these ring type bases. It's crazy. We're going to speed this up just a little bit. The Queen Walk does come from the north. And why from the north? Honestly, it's pretty easy pathing for her. If you notice, you're going to break her in and she's going to stay back. She's not going to get stuck on these walls. Actually, this wall's open. Could have come from the south as well. So I guess it didn't matter. Either or would have worked fine and dandy for that. Just chose to come on that side. Maybe, you know, some people have personal preferences. Definitely, I know I certainly do. On certain bases, it's just easier to come in on a certain angle or a certain type of base, if that makes sense. Look in this super long Queen Walk. Again, in these type of ring type bases, the Queen Walks are the definite viable option. And you, on the other side, you bring in bowlers and a king. Now, I think he's going to bring a golem and not even bowlers. He's going to choose to bring Valkyries and a golem here instead of the bowlers. And that's okay. I mean, there's multiple strategies to it. I think bowlers probably would have been a little stronger under Rage getting through this than the Valkyries. But hey, Dasher has his own tricks, has his own preferences, and maybe one day he can get on the show and tell us why he chose the Valkyries here. I mean, 5 Valkyries do a lot of damage as well. So maybe because he didn't want to encounter the CC, they move really quick through the base. Maybe that's the reason why. So either way, it doesn't matter. But look, only a handful of Valkyries in the core. I think maybe about 10 of them into the core, and they just destroy it to shreds. So fast working, and that's why these bases are really just not good, because look at this percentage. If you're getting 71, I think it ends up with 71%. That is not a good base. You need to steer clear of this if you're a Town Hall 11. 71%, great attack from Mr. Now it's up to me. Again, I am mainly doing, I do a lot of hit-ups in my attacks. I might get on war, depending. I might be able to do 1 10v10. Maybe. It just depends. On this sort of base, there's lots of things you can do. You can do a golem walk in the south, and that's what I'm going to do. You can walk to the north if you wanted, a queen walk up to the north, but I don't like that. I've seen that done. It's just not as good, I don't think. Golem walk in the south is amazing because look at all the powerhouse. Now, I did have one mistake here, and this is what you don't want to do. Now, came on this side because the EA's here, and the queen is just going to be full health. All I have to do is rage up my golem. He's going to stay, look, 4 units on her, on the golem, and not even going down. However, the problem is, look at the wall breakers. Under rage, they busted through this inner core wall. I did not want that to happen. Because that happened, the golem didn't walk left. See, the golem would have tanked for the queen completely. She would have taken all this out. At this moment, I was like, oh my goodness, I think I failed. Or it was so close. Look at my queen health going down. Not how I wanted. Because see what's going to happen, my queen is going to eventually step in range of that Inferno. I'm going to have to pop the ability. If I hadn't broken in, she would have taken out all this over here. A little late on my loons possibly, but I'm going to use the queen ability now. She's going to get down at least 1 Inferno, so that's okay, but she would have done much better here in the south, clearing out all these structures. The loons do a lot of work. However, the only cleanup I have over here is a baby dragon and a Valkyrie, and look at this Valkyrie. Pop! Pop goes the weasel. He just dies, or she just dies. Golem's still tanking, got plenty of time. And at this moment, I was like, what do I need to do? I was kind of freaking out. Well, I was a little nervous. Like, how am I going to clear these structures? Because I know there's black bombs around here. I could just sense it. There's got to be some. I was a little nervous, and I was like, how am I going to get it done? But the baby dragon luckily did not pop a black bomb, bringing in wall breakers. And I've got my king and 2 giants. Now the giants are there just to help the king out and tank just a little bit. However, the king did get in front of the giants, so that didn't even work out well. I didn't even have to deal with the CC. I wasn't really worried about the CC. All the bowlers were doing there were just clearing the funnel for the Valkyries, and there you go. I did have a couple come to the south. Look, this was bad. I didn't even realize this laboratory. I thought the baby dragon had gotten it, but doesn't matter. I think 5 Valkyries in the core can do the trick, because there's only 1 Inferno Tower in there, and a multi just not going to be enough to take it down. Not the smoothest attack, but in the end I did get 62%, so it was pretty decent. And I put some Valkyries up to the north as well. But there you go, an attack from me. Wow, let's see. I don't think I hit another. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had my 10 out of 10 triple on this. Let's go with. We already showed Dasher. Let's go with a Mikey attack on this ring type base, because it got a little bit dicey, only 50%. So I don't know if there was a mistake happened. Let's just see. Let's speed it up. See what's happening using archers on the outside. Nicely done. This baby dragon, all is doing is providing, so the queen will go left or go to 9 o'clock. And I think he has a wall breaker fail, if I remember right. Or maybe not. I can't remember. I watched this attack. But put the rage down. Come on. Oh, whew, that was close. 2 cannons can take down a queen easy peasy. You know, coming in on the side, I like it. Coming in at 12 or 6 would be good. I think coming in at 6 here, because you can push her to the queen and have her take her out. You didn't want to start on this corner. Again, this is... To me, it's common sense, but in case you didn't realize, don't start her on this corner, because if she gets into the Inferno range, she'll die immediately if she stays there too long, because the healers won't do her any good. So nicely done. I assume you're going to bring in usually what you do, you meet up with your, if you have bowlers in the CC, you bring them up here at 9 o'clock with the queen, so they join up, and if you have any healers left, they'll maybe lock on to some of your bowlers or your king or something like that. Popping the ability, popping a rage for the queen. She's going to be able to get through that section. And, oh, interesting, bringing the golem to the south. I don't know about that. I kind of like bringing... I like bowlers a little bit more than Valkyries there, personally, just because I think they do a little better job in meeting up with the queen. See, the queen would have lasted longer and got more percentage. Yes, the funnel was done on this side, I understand that, but the queen will die because of the Inferno. She didn't have any help from the golem and such. Thus, I think the low percentage. Again, I know sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you don't have to join up with your queen with your kill squad, but I tend to like it a little bit better. So where is the Valkyries going to go? I guess he's thinking about percentage, but he's got to put down. He needs to put down the jump. Okay, there goes the jump. Needs to put it down before these healers die. At least the healers could help out his Valkyries. Nice test Valkyrie. I always encourage the test Valkyrie, and he's got 1 rage for the core. And it's barely over the town hall. Oh my goodness, triple giant bombs in there. It does take it down. The percentage though is super close. So many giant bombs in the core. And come on guys, where's the 50%? Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, he's got the minion. The minion saving the day. Holy Columbus, Mikey. Whew, that was close. That was close indeed. Yeah, I think, try to join up those troops together. I think it's a little more powerful if you do that. Let's try this other one. And this is the same sort of base I hit first. Again, you could do a golem walk here in the south if you wanted, or a golem walk up to the north. Looks like he's going to go with the queen walk. Again, the queen walks are fine. It just depends how much damage she can take. Once she steps in, if he's going to have her break in, she's going to take a lot of damage. She's going to get 4 structures on her right here soon. Gonna have to oh my goodness, gonna have to put the rage down. Oh, barely getting it down. Luckily, this 4th archer tower was not locked onto the queen. That one could have locked onto it. Very dangerous stuff. But see, it's just very dicey using this. I mean, the queen walk can work. She can handle it. However, usually gonna have to use her ability, possibly, if she doesn't get down one of these archer towers very quickly, and he does get it down. So no ability needed. Again, lots of different ways to take on bases like this. You probably see these ring type bases. These are old meta. I've talked about this. You kind of want to steer clear of these, certainly. And let's see where the queen pass. Unfortunately, so percentage-wise, shouldn't be an issue because the queen is out of range of the Inferno and maybe a little early on the kill squad. You could have waited till your queen actually broke through the wall because she's going to be stuck on the wall and it's not going to be really helping. If you just waited maybe like 15 more seconds, your bowlers would have done been in conjunction with the queen, would have helped out a lot. King ability. Ooh, late on the king ability. You want to get that king ability early. Now look at here, guys. Funnel. Okay, funnel is there, but barely. Uh-oh. Look at that. Test Valkyries. You got to get those test Valkyries out and clear those structures. Fortunately, the Valkyries were able to take it down with the core, but that was very close indeed. Oh, the queen would have gotten it. Okay, I didn't see that. The queen would have gotten it, so not even a big scare. So I was overthinking it. Nicely done. In fact, hey, even these Valkyries that went to the outside was actually a good thing. Got them some more percentage. So, hey, sometimes mistakes that you didn't mean to happen become a good thing. So nicely done. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. And I do have one more attack. I could show dashers. What kind of base is this? Heck. Do I want to show it? Fine, I'm already here. But we'll speed this one really up. Again, just multiple unique ring type bases that you're gonna find out here on the land of Clash of Clans. And we'll do a double time. And why enter on this point? Away from Infernos. And gonna get quite a bit actually with the queen. There's so many defensives here that queen walk was gonna get tons of stuff and the funnel. So nicely done there. Again, there's not like one particular way for this type of base to enter on. You could have entered in on, say, this side as well. Pretty much the same thing. Heroes are over there, though, so it would be a little more dangerous. But again, there's multiple ways to enter on base. It's going to lose the queen. Oh, where was the poison? Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good. Barely happened. So the bowlers really need to push down to the south. If they don't push down far enough, the funnel will not be there. See, the danger is, the Valkyries will come through this wall. And what that means is, okay, they pushed far enough. The king with his ability was able to push. But look, imagine this Inferno somehow dropped. Or this right here, this could easily distract those Valkyries. So thankfully the funnel was there. Very close indeed. A little misplaced on the rage. You want to make sure that rage covers the town hall as much as possible. But I guess there wasn't much in the middle anyway. So, you know, that's kind of the hard thing about these town hall hit-ups is like how many Valkyries do you need to bring? Because he didn't need that many, and most of all his Valkyries died on the wall. So that means he could have put more with the kill squad and gotten more percentage. And that's the hard thing to consider. And you're just going to have to feel it out, guys, going forward. But guys, appreciate it. And we'll see you next time, my friends. Halo out.